5 Blue Lakota. So far, his best form's been on an artificial surface.
Yes, he's only beaten 2 in 7 outings on turf. And that tells the tale, I'm afraid, for Blue Dakota. Still time for him to show he is good enough on turf, but the handicapper has given him a chance, but he hasn't been able to take it.
A Midnight Lear in behind for Michael Dodds and Conor Beasley.
I thought he had strong claims, Midnight Lear. He hasn't won for ages, but he ran very well in the first-time blinkers, which are retained last time.
Last one to look at quickly, number 9, I'll Be Gone for Timmy Spin, David Nolan.
Nearly always shines in the paddock and probably doesn't win enough races given his ability. He tends to need to be dragged into races. That might happen today with a few front runners.
OK, about to head down the 5 furlong start for the finale.
In the black and red checks, going down quietly and ahead of the others for this next meeting on Wednesday, the 1st of July, Book Now handicap. Nix is the favourite at 9-4, I'll Be Gone 9-2, Westgate Warrior and Crocus Time 5-1, Midnight Lear at 17-2 and 16-1 bar those. Just coming out is Invincible Crown in a noseband, beige jacket, brown seams, brown armlets. Far side Blue Lakota, black with a green star, white sleeves, number 5 Blue Lakota. Then Midnight Lear in the black and yellow diamonds, number 7 Midnight Lear. Just passing the winning post, number 9 I'll Be Gone in the maroon with the yellow stripe and striped sleeves. Followed now by 10 Irish Dancer in the orange-green chevron hoop sleeves. 10 Irish Dancer. Looks like Westgate Warrior went down early in purple and green colours. Number 6 is Crocus Time, a hat-trick seeker here. Crocus Time, white with a red sash, dark blue armlets, and then Dandy Dinmont in the yellow-red chevron, red and white stars on the sleeves, and Nix in the red with the white seams and half sleeves. Runners going to the 5 furlong start, going without number 8 Startling, the non-runner. 10 runners then for a start time of 5:20. Nick's the 9-4 favourite now. 4-1 I'll Be Gone, 5-1 Westgate Warrior and Crocus Time, 8-1 Midnight Lear, and 16-1 and upwards the others.
That was a few moments ago. They're down at the start now at Thirsk, ready for this sprint that concludes their card. 5 furlongs to the trip. Nick's the favourite, 9-4. 4-1 I'll Be Gone. He's been kept very busy of late. Westgate Warrior 5-1 along with Crocus Time. Midnight Lear is 8-1. 16's DC Cogent. Dandy Dinmont 16s, and 16's Invincible Crown. Blue Lakota 20s. Irish Dancer is 20s as well. Non-runner is number 8, and 10 go in this 5:20 at Thirsk to conclude their 6th race card. Here's Niall.
Thanks, Angus. Yeah, they'll make their way behind shortly. Eddie Fremantle alongside, kicks 9-4. Stall 11, what we've watched so far today is not a positive.
I don't think so. I mean, the speed is in 6, 7's empty, 8 and 9. They're the 3 front runners, or horses that take close order. Midnight Lear not an out-and-out front runner in 6. The 2 fast, the filly or the mare Crocus Time in 8, and the runaway Westgate Warrior in 9, who didn't really perform to his best at Southwell last time, but certainly did at Nottingham the time before. They'll make the pace, and it's a question of whether Joanna Mason wants to stick to the stand side of them in stall 11 or try and shuffle across towards the far side. These pictures show 11 is not the greatest draw from what we've seen so far today. It may be that they'll congregate towards the stand side and it won't be such a disadvantage, but the finishers over the far side, horses like Dandy Dinmont, DC Cogent, I'll Be Gone to a certain extent, although he's very well found in the market. But those previous 2, DC Cogent and Dandy Dinmont, are probably overpriced because they're finishers with what seem like good draws. But the one I fancy most is Midnight Lear, who can sit up close to the pace and has been running very well. A particularly good effort in the first time blinkers last time. And if they work again, he must go close.
Crocus Time has been a great buy. Daughter of Acclamation, bought her out of Richard Hannons for £2,500. She's 3 wins and 3 seconds from about 8 starts for the yard. Yes,
Ron Barr's done tremendously well with her, and she's continued her upwardly mobile profile this season after an OK run first time out. She's won twice since, and she ought really to run a big race again. The only thing is she will be taken on by Westgate Warrior, who's very quick.
I'll Be Gone very much in the market. It's been a while between drinks, but his last win was of 72. Runs here of 59.
He's sort of dropped down, but never really threatened to win. I mean, he's got David Allen, the stable jockey, back on again. That's got to be considered a bonus. He ran well, considering he messed around in the stalls 2 outings ago at Musselburgh. But he is one who needs them to go hard, and he should be suited by the way races run. But I couldn't possibly take 4-1 I'll Be Gone. He's just not a horse who appeals at that sort of price. He's just lost the winning habit.
8-1 Midnight Lear, you're positive about it. So jump out to 16-1 about DC Cogent.
Yeah, who's been malingering out the back in the last few runs. He has had excuses of sorts. I think if he's a bit closer today. Yeah, I mean, Rippon was very, very weak in the market and drawn 1 and was never competitive. And the jockey gave up from a long way out. And I think he's certainly capable of better than he's been able to show. The stable, after having a decent little run, seemed to be a little bit out of form again now.
OK, it's going to be one of the last 10. Just watch Invincible Crown go into stall 10. Crocus Time into 8, and I'll Be Gone will complete the lineup into stall 4. So with her thanks, let's get up and get the call with Simon.
Cheers, Niall. Here's Crocus Time. Crocus Time on a hat-trick here, going in. And I'll Be Gone is going to be the last. The next meeting, Wednesday, 1st of July. Book now, handicap 5 furlongs. Nick's on the left, the favourite in the red and white jacket. Just slightly impeded by Invincible Crown stepping away from the stalls. Irish Dancer going forward, Midnight Lear tracking, Blue Lakota on the far side. Crocus Time with Westgate Warrior showing trademark speed on this near side in the purple and green jacket, followed by Nix, Dandy Dinmont in the starred sleeves, and I'll Be Gone. DC Cogent is last at this stage, and last but one is Invincible Crown down towards the 2 furlong marker. And a packed field. Irish Dancer, Midnight Lear right there in the red headgear, followed by Crocus Time, Westgate Warrior. Nix will come on this near side if good enough, followed by Invincible Crown, who can't get through. Irish Dancer, Midnight Lear. On the far side, DC Cogent tries to run on. Crocus Time finding strides now. The mare on the near side. Crocus Time followed by Midnight Lear. Far side, DC Cogent and Irish Dancer. It's a very tight finish. Irish Dancer and Crocus Time this side. DC Cogent far side. Down the centre, Midnight Lear.
Oh, another tight finish. Possibly just Crocus Time win again for Ronnie Barn. Jack Nicholls this side.
Yeah, Jack Nicholls' £5 claim. Coming in handy.
And second.
Just nudging out Harry Smith, who's a £7 claimer, in second place. And it's probably DC Cogent, top of the picture, who's third. Invincible Crown doing some late work down this side has probably just been nudged out of fourth, but they're not on the line by Midnight Lear, who had every chance and couldn't or wouldn't go through with it. And Nix couldn't get going. He got hampered at the start. He stands rail. And I'll Be Gone flattered a little bit again, but once again hasn't won. But Crocus Time has found the winning formula, and she's gone in again.
4 wins, 3 places from about 9 starts since Ronnie Barr bought her for £2,500 quid.
Yeah, and started off in classified stakes, and here she is now winning off a handicap 61. Of 61. So she's made steady progress. She didn't get the lead today, but that didn't matter. She really knuckled down well. Harry Smith rode a canny race on Irish Dancer. He held together for a late burst, but couldn't quite hold the thrust. Crocus Time, who's very, very game. She just edges away from the stick a little bit in the closing stages, but that doesn't matter. She's got the job. She's just got up on the line to nudge out Irish Dancer. And I think third is DC Cogent, but not sure.
Still waiting official confirmation. It doesn't look that way, but watch it back to the start. We think the winner came from stall 8. I think the second Irish Dancer was in stall 2.
Yeah, Nick's got inconvenienced by Westgate Warrior edging across him at the start, and Invincible Crown was slow again, and he's run really well. He will pick up a race. I wonder whether Beverley might suit with the uphill finish and a drop in class, but it was bowling along in front was Irish Dancer. Here's the official result.
First place, first number 6, Crocus Time.
Yeah, and has been announced. Crocus Time is your winner once again.
Number 7 and number 11.
Dead heat fourth, Midnight Lear and Invincible Crown. But otherwise, the other 3, Crocus Time, Irish Dancer, DC Cogent, first, second and third. And I'm not saying she can definitely win again, Crocus Time, because she's only scrambled home here. But she really is a battler, and 1 or 2 in this race, Midnight Lear, I'll Be Gone, probably aren't.
Yeah, her will to win will bring her a long way. It has done thus far with life with Ronnie Barr, and when she's reassessed, she'll still be qualified for 0 to 65.
She will, and this was one of such races, and she's 3 in a row, a good effort.
Yeah, Daughter of Acclamation say very well bought, and they've knocked plenty of sport with more to come. Jack Nicholls once again seen the good effect. He had a winner at Carlisle yesterday, and once again on the mark here this afternoon. Let's tidy up the full result for the finale.